Since I wasn't able to do the news for last week, this week could be the news from June 27th and July 4th. So let's get into the news. So starting off with last week, on June 27th until July 16th, a massive Baymax statue or inflatable will be at the entrance of Hollywood Studios. I was there when it was up. Looked pretty good. Looks temporary because it is, just to show that a new Baymax short series will be coming out on Disney Plus soon. And see you guys in the next piece of news. The $100,000 private jet tour to every single Disney park around the world. Not $100,000 per family, per person, sold out before it even sold out on June 27th. That's insane. Imagine how many people are willing to pay for this. Like, you go to every single Disney park. If I had the money, probably would do it. But I don't, so yeah. The Walt Disney Company decided to renew Bob Chapek's contract for 3 more years. It's gonna go away in 2026. This is not good, man. There's so much bad stuff that came from him being CEO. I get we just got out of the pandemic, and Bob Iger did spend a lot of money before he went. Like, he bought 20th Century Fox, which was $71 billion, I think, and they needed to like get the money back, but they didn't have to do all this like Genie Plus and stuff. To be fair, Genie Plus did work, but Fast Pass also worked, and that was free. So there's no excuse for him adding a paid Fast Pass and removing Magical Express, increasing ticket prices, increasing prices across the entire Walt Disney World, Disneyland, resorts, and we need to we're just now we have to wait till 2026, and it can be extended then too. But it was supposed to end in February of next year, but they renewed it, so this is bad news for Disney fans. Disney is rumored to make reservations to park hop to different parks. So before, if a park was sold out, you could go to a park hopping, and then you could have a park hopping ticket, and then then you could park hop to the specific park on the day and at least get half the day in that park. But now Disney's thinking about making reservations for the park that you want to park hop to, which defeats the whole purpose of the system I just told you about, which is annoying because if it's sold out, you can't even go to that park that day. But if you park hop, you could do it whenever you want. Disney wants to know how many people in the parks, reservations, how much food they're gonna need, how much cast members in certain areas. I get it, but reservations is already annoying enough, so they gotta just stop. Make people less want to park hop, and Disney will make less money. So I don't get what the point of this. The Brightline train system that was supposed to go from Orlando International Airport to Disney Springs has been canceled, according to Disney. Disney will be no longer be involved with the project. They're still going to offer land in Disney property for Brightline to build on, but Disney's not going to give any more funding or any more help to it. So now Brightline wants to build it between Disney Springs and somewhere else, so you can still get to Disney Springs. But the thing is, with the Brightline, I get everyone is mad about it, but to be fair, if the Brightline train was going to Disney Springs and you weren't staying at any of the hotels around Disney Springs, off-site, on-site, you would still have to take a bus to your resort, which is just the same thing that we did with Magical Express, but that was paid, but it would take longer if you just got a Uber, Lyft, those type of things to the resort, or paid for the Mears transportation. But I feel like Brightline would have been an amazing project, but I think we need to get past it now because, to be fair, you would have to take a bus anyway from Disney Springs to another resort anyway. On July 1st, Disney announced that the new name for Splash Mountain at Disneyland and Disney World will be Tiana's Bayou Adventure. and it'll be opening late 2024. So, if you watched my Splash Mountain Rethink was terrible video, came out Friday. I talked all about this. I will link it in the description. But I don't know why they have to put adventure after every single name. Why? Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. One of the newest rides coming to Disney World, and they had adventure. They have 2 more years to work on a different name, but the branding is probably going to be all the same. They have to make a new name. We're losing one of the mountains. We actually are losing one of the mountains, and we only have 2 more mountains left after this. And if we retheme Space Mountain, please don't do that, Disney. We'll only have 1 mountain left, and a Big Thunder Mountain. So, don't kill off the mountains, Disney, please. New People Mover narration in Tomorrowland. So, listings for employees to voice actors to voice it came out a couple months ago. And they came out. I like them. You have to get used to them because I do like the old ones. But they mentioned Tron. They talk about People Mover in Progress City. They talk about Carousel of Progress. Talk about everything they normally talk about. The Roz voice line has been removed from the People Mover, and there is a spot to put it in. So if they want to, they still can. But I'll also link my video in the description of the whole People Mover narration, or most of it, that I recorded when I was in Disney World. This is a longer episode. The week of July 4th was very short. Like, there was no news. The only news was the 4th of July fireworks in Magic Kingdom and the Heartbeat of Freedom fireworks show in Epcot with the Harmonious Barges happened on July 3rd, July 4th. Those were actually really good. I watched them. But besides that, there wasn't any news as of Friday because I normally make these on Friday. So I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe for the whole history of Epcot video I'll be making for my 100 subscriber special. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.